bon, moi ça n'a pas été mon cas. Toujours fait attention à ce genre de truc. Ouais, moi aussi j'ai une lévitation, tension. Pas ma tasse de thé non plus, hein. Faut pas s'inquiéter, moi j'étais... Je les ai, c'est juste la considération des moyens de test et puis après c'est pour moi qui faisais la femme avec ces saloperies. Et là je sais aussi c'est dangereux, hein, faut pas croire. Tu montes à une certaine puissance, c'est plus que dangereux même. Et puis, faut pas trop se trouver dans les lobes de rayonnement non plus. C'est pas bon pour voilà, ni pour le cerveau, ni pour le reste. Hein. Et puis, c'est un peu normal, on est tout en flotte pratiquement, donc il est évident que balancer de la chef là.
I'll put it on the broadcast band on 15 megs, 15145 or 146 roughly. I put it on double sideband. RF gains up, normal. AGC, normal. Signals, QSB. That's when you get the ground wave and the sky wave meeting, and they cancel. Of course, at this time of day, it's getting on towards 5 PM, I would think. I can't see the time, but it's after 4:30 anyway, so I wouldn't expect 15 megs to be active now. It'll be better later, I think, or perhaps earlier in the morning. In the early hours, be better. With this pre-selector, you know, you've got a good range on this. It's a good little ATU if it works, but I don't know whether it works. But it's not connected, and that's how I got it. And that coil has come adrift. I think I said this earlier on the video, but I will attempt to, if I've got time, I'll attempt to connect that up rather than use this ATU. It'd be great to use this one on the front, and it looks well made. It's called there we go, aerial activator. And I did do a search on the internet, but it came up with nothing. There's a calibration on it. If you turn it fully round position 10, you see the light, and you can zero beat it with the display, and you see it zero beat right down to 0. Got a bit of a parallax error there. You can see the meters full scale because it's on calibrate. So, When you get to the end of the scale of the VFO, the light does come on. I haven't looked in the manual to see what it says, but while I'm thinking about it, let's give you a quick look. There's a little few pages here, a brief description and a quick a spec. The spec's on there, and a guide to the pinouts on the back, installation, setting up, and the different modes and how to use them actually. And there you go, the 0 and 9 calibrated indicator lamps. The VFO has an uncalibrated frequency overlap at range edges. The indicator lamps provide to ensure that the VFO and hence the associated mechanical counter readings is kept within the calibrated range. So that explains why that light comes on at the edge of the range of the VFO. And anyway, this is just a handy little guide, but I also have the original complete. You can see how thick it is. Fantastic handbook number 971, issue 1, and there you go, August 1973, and it's full instructions. It's in great condition, and it even gives you a few tips what to do with the wife there. Anyway, it's got all the information you would ever need should you have a problem. It's maintenance information and amendments, or the addendum for this this book, where they may have typed the wrong number, so it's useful. And then you've got, you can see the description, installation, operating instructions, circuit description, maintenance, repair and replacement, fault finding, performance checks and adjustments, illustrations and component list, and circuit diagrams. And the circuit diagrams are fantastic and all original. Oops. All folded away. That's a layout, obviously, of the 39.4 crystal oscillator, but you know, it's full of these diagrams. I need another hand. I need to grow another hand to do this. I'm just looking for a schematic, but there are block diagrams and etc. in the manual. And it even gives you the pinouts for the different items in the list. You know, it tells you actually what each item does. So if something isn't quite right, it would be very simple to pinpoint which components are responsible. For example, these components here, these transistors, are part of the AGC circuit and the AF line amp, etc. So it's the best, it is the best handbook I've ever seen, to be honest. There's the layout which shows you what's in this case. Actually that's at the side, so it'll be that way round. That's the front, you know, and this shows you the underneath as well. It's absolutely fantastic, and a full block diagram. So I think servicing would be a doddle with this one, whereas with the modern transceivers and receivers, they don't give you anything like this to sort them out. Well, I'll pause this video and see whether I find an interesting frequency. I used to listen years ago. I was an avid listener of things like the international distress frequency 2.182 megs, but apparently they've all stopped using that now. They don't listen on there, and it's 4.125 megs and others, and the likes of Andrews Air Force Base and everything. And I used to listen, and I heard things maybe I shouldn't have heard sometimes, but perhaps I shouldn't admit to that.